You become a leader when someone follows you. A leader without followers is not a leader. And that actually means as a parent or as a teacher, you actually need to get the children to follow you. You cannot be authoritative and say, you shall, you need to, you must follow me. It won't work very nice. What you want the children to do is to think, I want to follow this person. And that means you need to treat them in a good way. Not just let them decide everything for themselves, then everybody's their own leader. You need to figure out a way, how can I get this child to want to follow me? And this is not easy, but I think it's very important to understand it. Some examples. If you as a parent or teacher control your children and says, you should do this and you should not do that, the children will find ways of doing those things without your knowledge. If you're a democratic parent saying, I think you shouldn't do that, I think you should do like this instead, and tell me if you think it's different, and come to me if you're in trouble. Most children will actually still go over the limit just a bit, because children need to pass the limit. But it won't be too much. There's a wonderful study by a woman called Darling from 1997. She looked at what happens when children are a little late home, teenagers are a little late home at night. And she figured out there are three groups of parents. There are the parents that say, you're too late. That means you're grounded tomorrow. Within a half year, some of those children will be home around 5 in the morning, because you want the value of this punishment you're getting to be the best. It's quite easy to understand. Other parents just said, you're not following our rules, let's just skip the rules. And then the children would actually be late too. They would be home around 2 in the morning. It's a little better, but it's not good enough. And some parents think hard parents, tough parents, and soft parents. And I just think it's bad parents, all of them. Good parents say, you're a little late, remember to be in time tomorrow. And then half a year later, Darling could show that those parents' children, they would be home about 15 minutes late. Still 15 minutes, because children need to press the limits when they're in their teens. That's because they need to develop as persons, become adults who decide for themselves. And that's why they need to be just 15 minutes late. But you need to, as a parent, to say, I want this child to follow me. Maybe not in a straight row, but follow me the best the child can. And that means I need to figure the ways of giving enough self-determination to the child, and enough of my guidance, and enough of my authority. And authority is something the child then gives to you. The child wants to do what you want them to do, because they think you're a good parent. So actually, you made yourself worth the authority.